17,274 fans, and it was fully sold out. It was packed. This game was not close, folks. 93-58.
You know, I've watched a lot of basketball in my life. That's exactly what it was. I wasn't trying to do anything malicious. That's not the type of player I am. So, yes, wasn't anything like that. And I went for the ball, and that's clear as day in the replay. You watch it.
Why are Sky fans calling for Caitlin Clark to be arrested after her jaw-dropping triple-double? You read that right. Arrested. Her historic game against Angel Reese left Sky fans furious, and you won't believe their reasoning. But is this frustration just bitter defeat, or does it reveal something deeper about Clark's dominance? Let's unpack what really went down on the court. Kindly please like the video and subscribe to the channel to support us. Caitlin Clark didn't just have a good game. She unleashed the kind of performance that gets talked about for years. 30 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists. Those aren't just numbers. They tell the story of one player taking over every aspect of the game. She wasn't just scoring. She was setting up her teammates with precision and dominating in a way that left Sky fans stunned. Her triple-double wasn't just rare for the WNBA. It was the kind of display that felt unstoppable and, for the Sky faithful, maybe even unfair. Now imagine this. Clark is dribbling up the court, casually launching threes from way beyond the arc and hitting all net like it's practice. When defenders stepped up to cover her, she'd laser a pass to an open teammate for an easy bucket. And when the Sky tried to switch things up and crash the paint, Clark was boxing out for rebounds, refusing to give them an inch. It wasn't just her scoring or her stats. It was the way she controlled the game like a chess master, making every piece on the court work in her favor. For Sky fans watching, it probably felt like death by 1,000 cuts.
Than jealousy, what is Reese's motivation for animosity towards Clark? I said she's jealous AF.
Yeah, I mean, look, nobody's going to get anything easy against us. You know, we're going to be a tough defensive team.
But what really had emotions running high was the matchup on the other side, Angel Reese. The rivalry between these two players has been brewing ever since their college days, and every time they take the court, the tension is palpable. Sky fans were expecting Reese to be the one dictating the game, not watching her team get dismantled. Watching Clark thrive in Angel's house, it almost felt like adding insult to injury. The frustration boiled over, and suddenly, that arrest her cry wasn't just about a basketball game, it was about pride, reputation, and the sting of defeat. In the WNBA, triple-doubles alone are a rarity. Now add one with 30 points in a nationally hyped rivalry game, and this wasn't just impressive, it put Clark's name in an exclusive club. That's the kind of performance Sky fans couldn't ignore, no matter how badly they wanted to. But this game was bigger than the numbers. It wasn't a blowout because the Sky were bad. It was a blueprint for how one player can take total control. Clark showcased basketball IQ, composure under pressure, and the kind of confidence you just can't teach. So, after all this drama, how did Angel Reese react? And with the rematch looming, can her team find answers?
She sees the attendance, the ratings, gate revenue. It's not close. She's a media-created rival. ESPN played right into it with that flagrant foul BS.
We don't want to look the same now in July. So take one game at a time. Like Coach said, we have 43 games left. So just taking our time day by day and learning from mistakes.
Let's look ahead. If Caitlin Clark keeps playing at this level, the question isn't just how to slow her down. It's whether she can even be stopped. Angel Reese and the Sky found out the hard way that it's a whole different ball game trying to contain someone like Clark. The Sky threw multiple defensive looks at her throughout the game, but it barely seemed to matter. Man-to-man defense. Clark used screens to create just enough space for her deadly pull-up jumper. Zone coverage? She picked them apart, finding cutters and effortlessly feeding the ball into the paint. Nothing worked, and by the end of the night, it was clear. Clark wasn't just beating the Sky, she was outthinking them. The challenge for Reese and her teammates isn't just Clark scoring. Sure, dropping 30 points is a problem on its own, but Clark's ability to elevate everyone around her is what makes her a nightmare. Picture this, you finally force Clark into a contested three, and somehow she sinks it. Next play, you're still haunted by that shot, and suddenly she threads an impossible pass, setting up a teammate for an uncontested layup. It's demoralizing.
Going on and on about how that needs to be a flagrant foul. You didn't say a word about a flagrant foul prior to going to break. by the
them at the best that we could. Obviously, first game, we got to look back at the film and do things better. I think we definitely had good spurts where we could see that we could definitely get back and definitely rebound and definitely play in transition. So
The Sky defense wasn't just chasing Clark, they were chasing ghosts. Her combination of court vision and confidence turns any lapse, no matter how minor, into a scoring opportunity. So what makes Clark so hard to stop? It's more than just raw talent, it's her basketball IQ. Statistically, players with her level of production are exceedingly rare, especially ones who can contribute in 3 key areas: scoring at all levels, rebounding effectively, and delivering assists. Research shows that achieving even 1 triple-double in a WNBA season is exceptional, and she makes it look easy. The way she reads defenses and manipulates spacing on the floor puts her on a level most players can't reach. Her range also forces defenders to guard her way outside the traditional defensive zone, opening up options inside.
Caitlin Clark, my goodness, here we are right here. This is going to be
that from her
going down
that 15-foot area. Clark.
Same one, boom.
You know, it shouldn't have been upgraded, but again, that's up to the ref's discretion. But I appreciate AB having my back. I guess I don't even know what she did. I didn't see that. Well, girl, have fun paying that fine.
For someone like Angel Reese, known for dominating the paint, this stretches the Sky defense in ways they clearly weren't prepared for. Could the Sky and Reese have tried anything else? Maybe. Double teaming her earlier in possessions could have forced the ball out of her hands. Perhaps tighter rotations would have prevented some of her assists. But realistically, when a generational talent like Clark is locked in, there's only so much an opponent can do. The Sky faced her at her peak, and it showed. Now the pressure is on Angel Reese and the Sky to find answers before the rematch. Will they rise to the occasion, or will Caitlin Clark expose them again? That's the question lingering over their next matchup. Caitlin Clark's triple-double wasn't just a performance, it was a statement. She's not just playing to win games, she's putting the entire league on notice. If teams don't figure out how to handle her versatility, it's only a matter of time before more records start falling. For Sky fans, the frustration is real.
Loses her mind. I mean, if you can't tell me there is not true animosity, jealousy, and agenda ate up right there with that player.
Initial whatever happened during the play and then whatever happened after. You know, we watch a lot of basketball. It's a take foul to put them at the free throw line or rather give up 2 points.
But the big question is, can their team adjust, or are they destined for a repeat? With the rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark heating up, one thing's clear: the rematch is must watch. Let us know in the comments. Can the Sky stop Clark, or will history repeat itself?